Hello, once again, it's Byrne from Epiphany Trading. I'm here with my partner, Erik Kolodny, and we're both becoming increasingly frustrated. Obviously, we're able to squeak out a profit today, but what it comes down to is that there's limited follow-through in the market. I myself think that you have to take a profit when you have it. Yes, we would love to see some follow-through, but in this choppy, turbulent environment, we believe, and well, I believe, I don't know if you do, Erik, is that profits are there and then they're gone. And I've had too many of my trades end up being profitable for 10 cents or 15 cents, and I take half off and let the other half ride, and all of a sudden I'm looking at that profit disappearing and even becoming a loss. So if the blended average, I'm looking at very well seeing a small profit to a small loss, and I'm not here to make small profits. I'm in the trading business to make a significant amount of money, and with this current fiscal environment and this political environment, I'm frustrated. What about you, Erik?
I think I can sum that up for you in just a minute or so. I think today's a fine example, if you want to preview tomorrow's blog, in that you can become a perma-bear or you can be a perma-bull, but it's hard to do that on an intraday basis. Sometimes beliefs get in the way, so which is another reason to take some very, very, very quick money.
And if you listen to me on the audio, I'm a bear. I'm a bear of all bears.
But it's not even that. It's a matter of suspending your beliefs in relation to what you're seeing on the screen. And if, for instance, after the close, I'll give you an example. Cephalon came out. They raised guidance for next quarter. I think they're going to miss slightly on the revenues, but they raised their earnings guidance. The stock initially popped. It was up $3, and now it's down a little bit as I'm talking. 77.5, around 5.55 right now. So it's a matter of not even necessarily thinking, why isn't the stock up? It's a matter of just simply reacting, and more and more and more. That's exactly what we have to do.
Yeah.
React and not think.
And just, I'm going to walk into tomorrow just saying to myself that I'm going to have to book profits. You know, I don't care how I get my $1,000 a day, which we know I've explained is my goal. I just need to make that money. And what it comes down to is I don't care if it's 10 cents at a time on 1,000 shares, 10 times a day, or it's 5 cents a share. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm looking to make my profits. I'm adhering to the 20-cent rule. But if I'm not able to, if the stocks are failing to have the follow through, book my profit and get out. What do you think?
Well, I respectfully disagree on one point. If you're just going to aim to make 10 cents in this environment...
No. I mean, adhering to the 20-cent rule. We don't enter into trades unless we think we can get 20 cents out of the trade. But a lot of times, there's a lot of noise within level 2 where it gets shaken out or there's really not the follow-through of which we normally would get the 20 cents. It ends up being 8 cents, 10 cents, 12 cents, whatever it is, and then come back to a flat. That pisses me. It drives me crazy every single day.
I think a fine example. I don't know if you can do a close-up of my screen.
No, I can't get a close-up of my screen.
But a good example, if anyone out there wants to look on a chart, would be Asia. Symbol Asia Info Holdings. The stock was way, way, way up all day long today. Closed at 12.62. Well, it hit 12.5 around whatever it was, 3.15 or so, and it shopped around a very, very narrow range. So when I bought, and this is coming from my personal account, when it hit 12.5, as the market was storming higher this afternoon, I bought I think it was 2,000, 2,500 shares at 12.5. and I expected it to immediately go through to 1270, 1280 because of the way the market was reacting. And instead, what did it do? It went to 1255 and it got stuck. So I had to take at least half of the stock off, which is exactly what I did at 1252. I was determined to hold the rest unless it got down to 12.5, which is where I entered, which is where the breakout was also, and then I would sell it. So I'd still be up a little bit. Got up to 1257, 1258, got stuck again. I took the rest off at 1256. So this is a fine example of what you're talking about. I ended up making 4 cents in the trade. It actually ended up running another 20 cents after that. But it's the environment where the stock could have easily have fallen from 12.5 all the way back down to 1230 or 1240. So what I'm saying is if I only thought I could make 10 cents in, again, symbol ASIA, I wouldn't do the trade. I thought I could make at least 20 cents when I couldn't. I took my money and I ran.
Yeah.
I kind of think that's sort of what you're trying to say.
Yeah. I just see there's we're in an environment where we're looking at a potential an epiphany or a perceived epiphany in the well, my camera's not working. It's not going all the way over. So, but big deal. We're having a perceived epiphany that's imminent in the market. Obama comes out and says that even today we had they're considering doing something with mortgages, and the market rallies 200 points.
It rallied on hope.
Yeah, and you know what? People are at these prices. I think that people are afraid to be short. We're getting to the point of diminishing returns. And although I do believe that the market should continue to trade lower, because there's been nothing. We've had a carrot in front of us to prevent the market from falling. Now, I'm the type to believe that we're better off crashing and then building from there than to keep trying to prevent the inevitable.
Oh,
and
I think the major point is this. So let's say this whole plan, which, again, in a 10-second nutshell, the plan is that people who are not quite delinquent, they don't want them to become delinquent. So they want to help subsidize it. So let's say you owed $200,000 more on your mortgage. The government would need $100,000 of it, the bank would need $100,000 of it, and you would try to reduce your rate. This is my question. How much money would that actually take? And it's unanswerable. How do you determine who's almost delinquent? Like they're talking about doing a test. What test can you determine? Is it going to take $50 billion or is it going to take $5 trillion? No one knows.
yes,
But circling back, and I think probably a very, very good wrap-up is that people who are indeed short over the longer term are just taking their positions off whenever they hear any whiff of potential positive news because they don't want to lose what they have.
yeah.
They're well ahead in their positions, so they don't want to destroy their gains.
I would actually hope they come out with one of these things because then we can get back to shorting. I think the market's going. I really do think that the market is going to go lower.
Because again, no one knows exactly the extent of the damage.
Yep.
So, with that, I'm going to see my little girls. So, anyone listening, have a good night. Brendan, have a good night.
Wait, you have to go home?
Yeah, I have to go home. See my family.
All right. Well, once again, I just want to remind you, and Erik will tell you also, that us at Epiphany Trading, we're trying to create the most pleasurable trading experience possible, and we do want your feedback. Let us know how we can make your trading better, how we can improve our services to you, and what it is that you're looking for. And we'll do our best to provide that for you. So, on that note, good night and good rest. Good everything. Adios, peace, goodbye.